This form of aerial entertainment dates back to just after the First World War. Plenty of surplus and cheap aircraft available, and highly trained, keen young people. Training aircraft, mainly used.
Services the 18 jumbos and the 3 It's where the simulator complex is.
Train, you hold your hand just out the window, you know what that feels like? Well, imagine what these two ladies are going through right now.
Terrifying though. Because the clouds still cleared slightly.
He loves flying biplanes, and he enjoys the added thrill and complexities of having a wing walker on board the aircraft. Number 2 today is Martin Carrington. This is his 15th year with the team. He had to wait to his 17th birthday before flying solo. Big wave. 17 Trig aerobatic team.
What is it? They change things that go wrong. They'll change them before they have to. And then that way, make sure that
So, running in for a loop in yellow upper surfaces. Certainly from our perspective, looking fantastic against that dark bit of sky. And they'll be transitioning here into echelon formation. There they go, you can see the change from line abreast into echelon for a manoeuvre they call Horseman, a tribute to one of the signature manoeuvres performed by the Horseman aerobatic team of P-51 Mustangs from the United States. There's an opposition brake. So back into formation here for another line abreast loop. And having completed this, we'll see them pulling up once again towards the far left of the display line for synchronised stall turns. There they are pulling up. We see them separating slightly towards the top of the climb, and round they both go. Once again, it's a closer formation now for a barrel roll. And you can tell, can't you, that these two great friends, they've been flying together for years. Not just in the pits, but also the variety of warbirds that they both display on the circuit these days. So far, another opposition manoeuvre coming up now in towards one another. They'll be pulling up as they cross. Or maybe not. So we now go into the team leader's solo portion of the display, and a chance here really to appreciate something of the aerobatic qualities of the pit special. Out of that half Cuban, basically pulling up as if to loop, but as you come onto the down line, half rolling out. The aircraft pulling up at the other end of the display line for a stall turn. And then it's back into the opposition work, head on towards one another. Pushing over uncomfortably at the apex there, ready for another smart join up into the close two-ship formation.
You really saw the power to weight ratio there, didn't you, at the top of that?
Yes, this has always been one of the
this trick is the abbreviation.
very nicely done indeed.
Not easy, as you say, with these gusty conditions.
Absolutely not. These are pretty... Head on, line astern, brake.
both up into further half Cubans and back into opposition. They'll be crossing each other and going on to the knife edge.
Richard Grace and Dave Fullerton together, the Trig aerobatic team.
Appreciation back to them.
Another chance to wave to the pilots as they come past for one final time. If you want to read more about the
F-16AM fighting forward. Component based at Kleiner Brogel, and I expect to see him now coming through for a knife edge pass. After that, for a slow roll down the display line. More challenging for turn. Pass.
Get that? Yeah.
Completing its sequence. Still more from overseas air arms to come later in the form of the Czech Air Force.
Well, once again, a good opportunity to show your appreciation for Gizmo as he taxis past.
All the years they've been going, and for the lovely, lovely people who work here and who made this show possible. Here we go, Sally B and the Bronco. One pass only, no more. So look, everybody, out of your, I was going to say, pets.
Was also worn on the nose of the late Ted White's Harvard, and it's carried in perpetuity in tribute to him.
little bit of smoke on from Red 1 to indicate the drift. I think we're all going to get a little bit of smoke. Just called the pilots into wall formation. Biggin Hill, are we ready to see the red arrows? Come on, louder than that, everybody. Let's get clapping, let's get cheering. Here comes the coloured smoke. Please put your hands together as we welcome the Royal Air Force Aerobatic Team, the Red Arrows. Red 1 enters a left-hand turn at 400 miles per hour. He's now called the pilots Red Arrows in 2009, leaving in 2011, having led the synchro pair. Now, let's have a very best of British. A round of applause for Phoenix. Reds 8 and 9, keep the coloured smoke on there, then rolling to the very back of the formation. On the leader's right wing is the first of our Spitfire into the routine this year to celebrate the 60th anniversary of the Battle of Britain Memorial Flight. This is Spitfire. The Battle of Britain Memorial Flight, you saw the Mark 19 Spitfire. Is Concorde. At the very bottom of the shape as we look at it, our trademark shape, Red 1 has just said, going rolling. So, 9 smokes on, we're getting ready for the diamond roll. There we go, upside down at 1,900 feet. All 9 jets smoking white at 400 miles per hour. There we go, 9 smokes going off now, and that now signifies the end. Are called Jippo. So, pointing towards us now, the smoke's about to come on. Get your cameras ready for the second part of our display in the detonator. Enid, break, break, go, says Red 1. They split at the top. Now keep your eyes on Jippo. With his smoke. Us. Turn, says Red 6. They keep their smoke on. They've got to. The synchro pair are about to cross ahead of us again in the slingshot. Now look to your right-hand side. Here come Enid. Get down, says Red 1. The wings of Enid drop down to form an inverted V shape. Now look to the left. Here comes a low jet. This is Red 9. Who's going to fly? The Goose. X. Up through the middle of the vortex with the white smoke on is Red 8. He is Flight Lieutenant Mike Bowden. Mike's in his 3rd year in the team. He's a former Hawk flying instructor, Harrier GR9 pilot, and Tornado GR4 pilot. Red 8 clears off to our left. We now need to look at the synchro pair again, who are currently flying at around 1,000. They're about to fly the opposition barrel rolls. Red 1 enters a left-hand turn. The following pilots use a lot of rudder, using their feet to swing the jets out like a pendulum in line astern. Normally we fly our formations with odd thumbs to operate the red smoke button as they present battle. Enid rolling off to in from the right. This is the Hurricane. Each of the pilots there in Pool goes as Red 6, coloured smoke, full power, 6G, upside down at 300 feet, back to 100 feet. Enid finishing their very symmetrical, colourful rollbacks down to our right as they enter a left-hand turn. We now need to look at 6G turns. Here come the synchro pair in the carousel. Full power again, colour smoke, and 6 times the force of gravity. The pilots are wearing special inflating trousers to ensure that the blood doesn't go from their brains to their feet, so they're working hard, squeezing against the G-force. Swapping the smoke colour now. They're about to cross again around the front. Now, ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for the synchro pair. This is getting ready for the displays finale. One rolling, says Red 1. He pitches up to draw the mathematical symbol for infinity around the rest of the formation. This is the infinity break. You've been watching the Royal Air Force aerobatic team, the Red Arrows. So coming from the right, this is a flat right-hand big battle break. catching up, idle on the engines, the air brakes around, dragging. Coming to a slow now as they land at about 140 miles per hour. Obviously they want to be stopping at the end of the runway, they'll be lining up, and then give them a big wave as they come past, they will be able to see you as they're slowing down. Second little puff from Red 4 there, put some smoke out. Red 1 smoke obviously had drifted too far away for the following the back end aircraft to see it, so Red 4 puts a little bit of white smoke out as well. Okay, coming to a stop on the runway, Red 8 has now touched down. They'll be lining up with 100 feet in between the aircraft, and they'll be taxiing off to the right to go and meet our team of Blues, our support staff, who are on the far side of the airport by the terminal building. They'll then turn the aircraft ready for our next event, where we'll be launching from here just after 6 o'clock, ready for our display over in Herne Bay. Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry it's a bit disjointed with that little incident in the middle there with the bird strike. All 9 jets safely down. I hope you enjoyed it. It's been fantastic talking to you. Thank you very much for watching and for listening.
To display there, so the volume is likely to stay high for quite a while yet. And then once we have moved a few aircraft around, straight on with the next item. Aerial aircraft. Balloons were used for a while, and they did have a very useful role. However, they were very vulnerable and of course limited. A balloon had to be tethered your side of the lines. What made everything different is what you're about to see now. The deployment of fixed-wing aircraft in a war role. Of course, there was a problem here, because whilst you were trying to see what the enemy was doing, the enemy was trying to do the same to you. Early on in the war, reconnaissance aircraft would gallantly wave at each other. Then they started taking pistols and rifles out to shoot at each other. It wasn't long before aircraft known as scouts were designed and built